My dad's like, if you want to win again, I can teach you how to win again. We've got to put the phone off. We've got to get that mindset back. Get rid of everything that's happened in the last couple of months. Speak to someone properly. Get your mind right. It's nothing to do with your ability. You're the man.
Let's dive into the session with none other than Chad Leclerc.
WhatsApp Chad 2084 000 947 to receive a link to watch or listen to this intimate discussion with Chad Leclerc.
Top stories. Get the news before it's history in the morning.
Banyana swung. It's come out again. Under 20 minutes of the 90 to go. Urgency beginning to come out from the South Africans. Oh, that's what they needed. Thembi Kgatlana showing us what she is all about as she rifles one past. Is that the spark? Is that the lifeline? Well, there's a check clearly going on. And then flick forward, in behind. Is this the moment for South Africa? Oh, they've done it. Surely they've rescued a point at the very least. All the substitutes come off the bench to celebrate. Thumping volley from Hilda Nagaya. Brilliantly taken. Diakite not given a chance. They fall to the floor. Banyana. But they at least have a point.
Marawa Sports Worldwide on 947, Vuma FM, Rise FM, and Sowetan Live.
Well, at least have a point. What is the point? The point is to go to the World Cup. That's the point. Has it been good enough? I don't know what your observations have been around Banyana, but for me, there's been a slight disappointment, a major disappointment, in fact, with how they've applied themselves. Yes, there is still a lifeline. Yes, there's still a possibility, but is it good enough? So that and a whole lot more. And of course, Betway Premiership back again. We've waited long and hard for the league action to take place, and this past weekend saw the first goal in the brand new Betway Premiership being scored. Red cards, everything else, controversial moments, goalkeepers catching balls halfway through, the field. So at the end of the day, what is it that caught your attention? Because as you know, it is a Monday. It is Reaction Monday. Hashtag MSW.
947. Your ordinary Monday. It's Reaction Monday. Hashtag MSW.
Say goodbye to the weekend. Hello Monday.
Oswin Appollis.
Yeah, that's how the Betway Premiership got underway over the weekend. The reigning Premiership champions, Orlando Pirates, launching their 2026 campaign with that 2-0 victory over the newly promoted Milford FC at the Orlando Amstel Arena, ensuring that very, very perfect start to their title. All right, we give you all the time right now up until the top of the hour to get it off your chest, your observations about your team, how that performed, all sorts of issues. Guys, we always look forward to a Monday because it belongs to you.
Hi Rob, this is Tomiat from Edenville. Greetings to you and greetings to MSW family. Reaction Monday, Rob. Rob, had a fantastic weekend of football. Congratulations, Kaizer Chiefs. Congratulations, Pirates. Rob, where is the Minister of Sport? I was checking around Orlando Stadium on Saturday. I didn't see VAR. I said he had sent the monies. Where is he? He must come and answer that. And then, Rob, I feel sorry for Cheskara's goalkeeper, Rob. That incident where he ended the ball outside the box. Those rugby markings, they distracted the boy, man. I think the referee should have been lenient to him on that incident, Rob. He should have applied his mind. Thanks, Rob.
Rugby markings distracting him. Even if he would have been closer to the halfway mark, would people still be saying that those rugby lines have been there for years? South African footballers have been playing in rugby stadia for years. Sometimes even more pronounced than what they were then. They were probably more pronounced because the camera zoomed in to where he picked up the ball. But those are not always easily visible. The white lines are brighter. They're there. He ran past those white lines to go into the field. I mean, you have a sense of feeling. Like they always say, defenders feel where the striker is around you. Just, throw out your hands, have a sense of feel of where your area is. You can't run that far and still believe that those markings, come on. That's a fairy tale story.
Good evening, Mr. Marawa. Ukhuluma noSibongeleni Wamkhwane. Match day 1 ku Betway Premiership. It was very, very good and entertaining to see the boys back in action ku Betway over the weekend. I was happy for my boys Amazulu for collecting maximum points against Stellenbosch. But I think looking at the chances we created and the performance that we put in that game, I think we should have won it with more than one goal. But I was happy with 3 points. And coming to a game, TS Galaxy, ne Bloemfontein Celtic. Oh, that era from goalkeeper with TS Galaxy. I don't know what was going through his mind because he was already left 18 area for a long distance to grab or to catch the ball in that area, which resulted in a red card. But I think he's still young. He will learn from his mistake and grow and become one of the best goalkeepers go Betway Premiership. Thank you, Mr. Marawa. Good show as always.
Yeah, I think you said it. He knew he was far away from his 18 yards. He knew. He's young, sure. Let's give him a chance. What was going through his mind would be the next best thing to know.
Good evening, Mr. Marawa. An amazing weekend for football. Firstly, I just want to put it out there. Liverpool, I'm so disappointed. I don't know what happened. PSL is back. Orlando Pirates just doing the most there. And the Lions. Man, we are the masters of this derby. This derby shouldn't even exist because we keep embarrassing them. The Lions, we are the masters of this. And the WAFCON, wow. I think this is the most competitive WAFCON ever. I don't think we'll ever get a WAFCON like this because all these teams are able to qualify for the next round. Like, this is amazing. All of these teams are able, even though you lost 2 of your opening matches, you can still qualify for the quarterfinals, which is amazing.
You can tell the energy, man. Yeah, of course. He starts off with Liverpool losing 4-2 against Leeds. They were in the front foot till a certain stage where they just lost their minds. I was just happy for Trey Nyoni, the man from Zim. Obviously, he's staying in England. He's 19 years old. Former coach Klopp gave him an opportunity as well, but not as frequently. But when you start using him now, you can tell that this is a boy. He's sharp. He loves to play. As for the Lions, all I'm saying is if they keep the consistency, wow, what a team.
Good evening, Mr. Marawa. Good evening to the shareholders. Speak Mikey and Kensington. Yes, Mr. Marawa, what a great weekend. Yeah, finally. Game one. Only 29 left, yeah. Yeah, man, great results all around. It's good to see all the Picans are off the mark. Special Pirates, I'm happy with the boys because last time we lost all our first 2 opening games. Yeah, the project continues, man. The youngsters are coming through. Happy with dancing, happy with the new kid in town, number 49, Kabele Khositsile. Yeah, the future looks bright, eh? Yeah, and I'm happy with Abomaki, yeah, Kaizer Chiefs, Amakosa. I see that they're on top of the log. The top goal scorer at this point in time is the Kaizer Chiefs player. Oh, man, what a great time to be alive as a Chiefs fan. Big Mike here, once and always. Great show as always, Mr. Marawa.
The confidence.
Evening, Tarop, and evening to the MSW listeners. Tarop, I think first we need to congratulate Urele Mfokeng. I mean, for him to be new in the team and be given such a huge responsibility, the winning penalty, I think shows how much the team values him and shows how much the team see him as a huge importance towards the season ahead. So congratulations to Urele. And congratulations to Amapagania for getting off to a great start to the new season. In the corner, exciting new faces, exciting new players. Just have to be excited for the new season, Tarop. Great show as always, Tarop. Sure.
Yeah, we have to be, but there were also some problems there at Orlando.
Hi, Rob. Mpoye from Germiston. Just want to address one issue which has been happening even from the previous season at Orlando Stadium. I see it is continuing. It happened once again this past weekend, the first fixture of the season. There's a big security risk at Orlando. And this is a big concern now. I don't know if it is stadium management or Orlando Pirates or whoever is responsible at that venue. They need to get their act together, Rob. They need to get their act together as a matter of agency. We are sitting on a ticking time bomb at Orlando Stadium, honestly. Something needs to happen. With the fixture coming this weekend of MTN 8 against Durban City, another possible sold-out fixture. I'm worried. I'm really worried as a Buccaneer who is consistently at Orlando Stadium. Pirates need to do something. If you can speak to Chandi or someone from the club, we need to hear our safety as supporters is not guaranteed at the moment. It is actually a risk to take your family to Orlando Stadium. It is actually a huge risk. Hopefully, the powers that be will get their act together and solve this problem for us. Please try to get people from Orlando Pirates to come and at least account or clarify. You know, we don't want to take a risk going to stadium while our safety is not guaranteed. Thank you, Rob. Mpoye, Germiston.
Hey, Mpo, thank you so much indeed. I'm just doubling it up, though, because as you know that we always live on the YouTube channel, even if there is no guest. So I always love the conversations that happen there. Just peeling off on that one around Orlando Stadium, there's one from Uti Klo says that, good evening, Rob. I'm disappointed regarding Amstel Arena's management this past weekend. I bought 5 tickets for my family, but we were turned away at the gate because the stadium was full. So, it's not the first time I hear of this. So maybe, again, to try and avert any danger moving forward, we do promise that we will zoom in. We'll bring all the authorities that know more than I do about what is going on, and maybe also get your calls and your voice notes on the day when we have them. And I promise that we'll try and have that conversation this week.
Good evening, Robert. My reaction Monday is on the news that I heard that the SAFA president for KZN has publicly come out, to declare his support for Danny Jordan. Now, Robert, please, can you bring this president onto your show? Just please ask him, whose mandate is he carrying? Is this the wish of the LFAs? Because, I know for a fact that some LFAs haven't even discussed who they would like to be president of SAFA. Like, I would like to know, do the presidents of each province, do they have unilateral decision in terms of who becomes president? I thought that the clubs also have a voice in this. Can you please invite him to your show, Rob? Because we would really like to get some clarity, because this smells like corruption to me.
Yeah, corruption, very strong words, but I don't blame you for throwing it into the mix, though, because I've spoken to so many people and they're saying, Sandile Zungu is in for a hiding and a half. The way that the SAFA mechanisms and mechanics work out, the politicking and how that works out is something that maybe he might not be familiar with, and that whatever happens, the end result would always lead Danny Jordan to be the president still as everything goes on. And funny enough, I had a brief chat to him just before the show because I wanted to just align and see when maybe he can come into the studio and give us his final take on his run for the presidency of SAFA. Can't share what he said to me.
Good evening, Mr. Rob. It's Hulufilang here, and good evening to the MSW shoulders. Reaction Monday. Firstly, I would love to say to all our lovely ladies, happy Women's Month. And with regards to the action, very pleased with how the big giants have performed, and I'm talking Kaizer Chiefs and Pirates. Chiefs getting a massive result, especially under the new coach Fernando de Cruz, giving the youngsters an opportunity, seeing the likes of Luke Partman, seeing the likes of Mfundo Vilakazi, seeing the likes of Wandile Duba, getting the time that they need to showcase their talents. If they can go on like that, then I have a very good feeling that they'll have a massive good account of themselves in terms of competing for any form of title that they have up for grabs. So that's my expectation. Orlando Pirates, They have a massive target on their back, but as long as they just keep the pressure, keep cool, calm, composed, then they might be able to retain the title. And yes, lovely goals we've seen, controversial moments, but all I can say is I think we're very happy that slowly but surely football as we know it, in terms of club football, is making a comeback, and it all started with the Betway Premiership. Great as always. Thanks.
Hey, thank you so much. Thank you, Lefelang. Also to congratulate all of the athletes in the Commonwealth Games, guys. I know that we haven't focused on them, but the medals have come in rolling. Some of our athletes have been putting in some great performances all round. So plenty to talk about on the sporting fronts, including what is bubbling under. One of your most popular features on hashtag MSW seems to be making its way back onto the show. We'll tell you more about that tomorrow moving forward. This has been hashtag MSW Reaction Monday.
Marawa Sports Worldwide on 947, Monday to Friday from 6 to 7 p.m. Hashtag